And here we go. Okay, let's begin from seated position. So have your blanket, your towel to sit on the edge. You can cross your leg, Sukhasana, easy pose. And if this is too much, remember legs in front of you. You can place a cushion or something for support under your legs. The key here in sitting is trying to keep the spine upright as much as you can. So we're trying to avoid this. We try to keep the spine long, create spacing between each vertebrae. It's like you are trying to touch the ceiling with the crown of your head. And we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, slowly release them back and down. Place your hands to your thighs or knees and relax your elbows by your rib cage. So elbows out, tension in your shoulders. We don't want that. We want to release and lift from the center of the heart. All right, let's bring the chin slightly back and then guided chin towards the chest, closing the eyes or keep the eyes partially open or partially closed. The idea here is trying to avoid the distractions from the room. And we're going to begin to bring the attention to the breath. We're going to use the breath as a way to anchor ourselves to this present moment. And you can just feel the breath coming in and out. Perhaps you can notice the air moving gently through the nostrils, going into the throat, down into the lungs. You can feel the expansion of the belly as you inhale. And as you exhale, the belly sinks in towards the spine and the air is being pushed out from the lungs, out through the throat, and now through the nostrils. And just observe this. Just be aware of how your breath moves in and out. Now, from breathing through our regular breathing pattern, we're going to make a change on the length of the breath. So, from your regular breathing, allow the breath to become a little bit longer and deeper than usual, but always without compromising the quality of the breath. In other words, you're going to lengthen the inhale a little bit longer. You're going to exhale a little bit longer as well, the exhalation. And it's going to be subtle, longer, relaxing breathing. Just slow down the breath. And with your next inhale, the chin is going to move up to the sky and you feel the opening of the throat. And as you exhale long and deep the exhalation through the nose, the chin goes down to the chest. And inhale, open the throat, lifting the chin. And exhale, the chin goes down to the chest as you stretch the back of your neck. So we're moving slowly the cervical spine, the neck, moving the chin up and down with the breath. We're warming up the neck muscles. Slow down the breath and slow down the movement. And then slowly return back to neutral position. From here, we're going to do the same thing, moving slowly, this time ear to the shoulder. Exhale all the way down to the opposite shoulder. And keep the shoulders down. It's just the head that moves side to side. And return the head back to neutral position. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale, look over to right shoulder. And exhale all the way to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left, and just keep moving from side to side. And then the head comes back to neutral position. Now we're going to do a full rotation. Lift the chin up to the ceiling. Exhale, move the chin to the right, to the chest. Inhale, left and up. Exhale to the right and down to the chest. Inhale, left and up. Same direction. And then going into the opposite direction. And return the head back to neutral position. Now inhale, bring the arms up and overhead, flex the elbows, interlace the fingers and place the hands to the back of your head. Take a nice inhale, elbows in, and then guide the chin to your chest. And you are not pressing with the hands, just the weight of the hands should be enough to guide the chin closer to the chest to stretch deeper the muscles connecting with the base of the skull. Nice, easy breathing through the nose. And slowly inhale, bring the elbows out, release the hands down towards the floor, bring the shoulders up, back and down, hands to your thighs or knees, nod your head, yes. Quick yes, yes. Shake your head, no. And slowly return the head back to neutral position. Arms to the side, flex the elbows, place the hands to your shoulders, and make circles with your elbows going in one direction first. Moving those shoulders joints, moving the shoulder blades, the upper spine, the back of your rib cage. And now we're going to go into the opposite direction. Elbows forward, down and back, up, forward, down and back. Just a few more rounds to move the shoulders joints. And then slowly arms to the side, down towards the floor, shoulders up, side out, release. Ha! Again. Ha! One more. Ha! And inhale, arms up and overhead. Lower your right hand down and extend the arms over to your left ear. And inhale through center, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up and overhead and move to the left. And exhale to lower the hand down. Inhale, left arm goes up and overhead. Move the spine to the right. Back through center. Inhale, right arm goes up and move the spine to the left. Inhale, down, hand down. One more time each side. Arm overhead and move the spine to the right. Exhale, left hand down. Last one. Inhale, right arm goes up and overhead and move the spine to the left. Up and down, both shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Twist to the right. From the waist up, left hand down to your right knee. Look over to your right shoulder. Inhale, return back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, look over to your left shoulder. Inhale, arms overhead, return the spine to neutral. Exhale, twist to the right, look over to your right shoulder. Inhale, spine back through center. Exhale, twist to the left, look over to your left shoulder. One more time, each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms overhead. Last round, exhale, twist to the left, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, back through center, bring the arms behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Have your feet wider than the hips, and let's move the hip joints and the legs as we move the legs into windshield wiper movement from a seated position. Just twisting and moving the hips, the legs here. couple more rounds of movement like this. And then slowly back through center. Bring the sole of the feet together. Make sure there's some room between your heels and your pelvis. Hands to your ankles, lift the chest, straighten the elbows. Exhale, flex the elbows and move the spine forward. Inhale, straighten the elbows, move the spine away. Exhale, flex and release. Inhale, straighten and move shoulders back. Exhale, flex and fall forward. Inhale, straighten and lift from the chest. One more. Flex the elbows, relax the spine. Inhale, lift the chest again. Bring the hands behind you. Extend the legs in front of you and flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex the knees, drop the legs to one side, and let's all come to tabletop position. So have your blanket to protect your knees, and we're going to begin the tabletop from wide knee stance. In other words, we want the knees wide as your mat and your big toes are touching. So place the wrist under the shoulders, find your neutral spine, and we're going to rock the hips towards the heels. Inhale through center, move the hips to the heels and back through center, moving down to the heels, just moving the hips in a different way. And now we go back through the center and we're going to round the spine and move the hips to the heels to child's pose balasana. Relax your forearms, elbows towards the floor, and relax the forehead towards the hands or towards the mat. Breathe through this. This is a nice way to stretch your spine, especially lower back, middle back. And at the same time, as we have the knees wide as the yoga mat and wider than the hips, we are stretching also the pelvic floor, the inner thighs, the groins. And inhale slowly back to tabletop. Now place the knees under the hips. So the knees are not wide as your mat anymore. We have the knees right under the hips. From here, cat-cow. Drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, the belly goes in, the chin goes into the chest like an angry cat. Inhale, arch the spine, drops the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, belly in, chin in. And keep moving at your own rhythm. This is extension, and then comes the flexion of the spine. Just keep moving the spine with the breath. And slowly back to tabletop position. Take a moment here, and then extend the left leg back. Tuck the toes under and press to your left heel to stretch left calf muscle, the left Achilles tendon. And then pick up the left foot up and bring the right arm by your right ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, flex the right elbow, flex the left knee, and round the spine. Inhale, extend and reach. Work with balance and coordination. Exhale, flex right elbow, flex left knee, elbow into the knee. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex and round. Inhale, extend and hold it there. Engage the core. Keep your neck neutral, don't drop the head, and press through the heel as you activate your left leg, your left glute, and the abdominal muscles. Holding position. Take a nice inhale, left knee goes down, and then the right arm goes under your left arm. Right side of the face down towards the floor, right shoulder down. You can wrap the arm down behind your lower back, or you can keep the elbow towards the floor if that is too much for your shoulder today. Just work through the breath, slow the inhales and exhales down as you are in this gentle twist. Stretching the side of the neck. Deep breathing. And then the left hand goes under your left shoulder. Slowly, you undo the twist and back to tabletop position. Now, extend the right leg back, tuck the toes under, and press with the right heel. Stretch calf muscle, Achilles tendon. Use your breath. And then pick up the right foot up. Left arm by your left ear. Engage. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Left elbow to your right knee. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex elbow and flex the knee. Inhale, extend. One more. Exhale, flex round the spine. Left elbow come to your right knee. Extend and hold it there. Keep your left arm by your left ear. Press through the right heel. Keep nice strength on the leg. Don't drop the neck. Keep the core engaged. Working with balance, stamina, and strength. Right knee goes down. Left arm goes under your right arm. Left side of the face goes towards the floor. Left shoulder down. You can wrap the arm behind your back, or you can keep the elbow or forearm down. Breathe. And bring the right hand under the right shoulder. Press and do the twist. Come to tabletop position. Take a nice inhale. Round the spine and move the hips to the heels to child's pose. Forearms down towards the floor. Forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Breathe through the child's pose. And moving slowly, tabletop position. So make sure your wrists are under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. Tuck the toes under, press, downward dog. Lift the hips, chin to the chest, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, knees down towards the floor and hold it down close to the floor and keep the 90-degree angle. So the knees are not touching the mat. It's a 90-degree angle, few inches off the floor. Work on strengthening the core, strengthening those arms, those shoulders. Take a nice inhale. Lift the hips, downward dog. Chin to your chest, heels towards the floor. Heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, lower the knees close to the mat. Again, keep the 90-degree angle. Don't touch the mat with the knees. And engage the belly muscles. Keep breathing. Don't drop the head. Keep your neck neutral. Keep the back muscles strong. And then again, one more time. Lift the hips. Downward dog. Heels towards the floor. Heels up. Heels down. Heels up. Heels down. One more up. And last one, lower the knees close to the mat. Keep the core engaged. Keep those arms strong. Nice, easy breathing. Knees few inches off the mat. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, knees going down towards the floor. Top of the feet flat on the mat. Move the hips to the heels and bring the arms out and all the way down by your side as you relax your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, and hands. Take a moment. Relax any tension in your shoulders, upper spine. Soften your hands, your wrists. And inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, and coming into kneeling position. So from kneeling position, step forward with your left foot. Notice that my left knee is over to my left ankle. I'm not doing this. So find the 90-degree angle there and bring the hands towards the floor. Now slide the right knee back So it's not under the hip. You want it more back for your hip flexor extension. Hands to your left side and move the chest away. So from here, straighten your left leg, arms overhead. Flex your left knee, arms down by your hips, shoulders back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, arms overhead. Flex and down. Inhale, straighten. Flex and lower. One more. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms overhead. Now lower and hold it there. Shoulders down, and then move the pelvis and the hips to the front to work on the right hip flexor. Use your breath. And lower your right hand down by your left foot. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, lower the hand down. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, hand down. Twist to the left. Hand down. Now, straighten the legs. Move the hips back. Pick up the ball of the foot. Flex your left knee, flat back. Straighten your leg. Move the hips back. Stretch your hamstring. Flex your left knee, lift the chest. Inhale, straighten, hips back. Flex your left knee, lift the chest. Inhale, straighten and move back. Flex and flatten. One more. Inhale, straighten and hold there. Relax your neck. Just keep the hips even and stretch the back line of your left leg. Flex the left knee. Bring the left knee to meet your right knee. Let's all move to child's pose. Relax your neck. Relax your spine. Take a moment. And standing in both knees. Now step forward with the right foot. Find your 90-degree angle there. Hands down towards the floor and then move the left knee back. Time to stretch the left iliopsoas. From here, inhale, straighten, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, flex the knee, arms down by your hips. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and reach through the fingertips. Exhale, hips forward, hands down. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Flex the knee, move the hips forward, arms down. One more. Inhale, straighten and reach. We're going to flex, release the hands down and hold in position. Shoulders back and down. Keep moving the pelvis and the hips to the front and work on opening that left iliopsoas. Now lower your left hand down by your right foot. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, hand down. One more. Open and twist to the right. Lower the right hand down and here, straighten the knee, move the hips back, hamstring stretch. Flex the right knee, lift through the chest. Inhale, move the hips back. Flex your right knee, flat back. Inhale, straighten, hips back. Flex the right knee, open the chest. Inhale, straighten, move the hips back. Flex, and one more time. We're going to straighten and hold in position. Chin into the chest. Relax your neck. And breathe long and deep again through the nose to stretch the back line of your right leg. Flex right knee, bring the right knee to meet your left knee, and then let's all move back to child's pose. Relax your forehead towards the floor. If you cannot touch the mat with your forehead, you can make a towel with your fist. So it's a key here, not keeping the neck in the air. You want to relax your forehead and release your neck. And then slowly to table. And let's drop the hips to one side. And let's come to seated position here. So we're coming back to a seated position, and make sure you're sitting on your blanket or towel on the edge of the blanket. From here, we're going to bring the right leg out and have the left foot touching the inner thigh of your right leg. Coordination, and keep both hips down. So as we inhale, we're going to bring the arms overhead, flex the right elbow and move the spine and the arm to the right. Inhale, lift, lower the left hand down and move the spine to the left. Arms overhead, flex the right elbow, move the spine to the right. Arms overhead, lower your left hand down and move the spine to the left. Back through center. Flex the right elbow, move the spine to the right. Both arms overhead. One last time. Flex the left and lower the hand down, spine move to the right, to the left, and back through center. Arms down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Now rotate the shoulders towards the right, hands either side of your right leg. Lift the chest, flex the elbows, release the spine or the chest to your right thigh. Lift the chest. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, move the chest away. Flexing down. Lift the chest. Now we're going to go down and hold in position. Relax your neck. This is an asymmetrical stretch. Use your breath long and deep through the nose. Full exhale through the nose. And inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, and flex the right foot, sole of the feet together. Breathing in and out, peace fingers, grab your big toes, and then lift the chest and lean back to lift the feet off the mat. You can have the feet together, or you can have your legs out to the side. Flex the knees, sole of the feet together. Balance. Inhale, straighten the legs out to the side. Flex the knees, sole of the feet together. One more. Activate the core. Straighten the legs. Flex the knee, lower the feet down, and then bring the left leg to the side, and the right foot is touching the inner part of your left leg. So from here, inhale, arms overhead. Flex your left elbow, spine moves to the left. Inhale, arms overhead. Lower the right hand down, and the spine moves to the right. Both arms up, flex the left elbow, move the spine to the left. Both arms overhead, lower the right hand down, spine moves to the right. One more. Arms overhead, flex and move the spine towards the left. Both arms up and overhead, lower the right hand down, spine moves to the right. Arms overhead, and then rotate the chest towards the left thigh. Hands toward the mat, either side of your left leg. Lift the chest, flex the elbows, release the spine to your left thigh. Inhale, straighten the arms, move the chest away. Flex and release. Inhale, straighten, move the chest away. Flex and lower. One more inhale. Now we're going to go down and hold in position. Draw the chin into the chest. Relax your neck and breathe through this, through the nose. Relax any tension in your neck and shoulders. Keep stretching asymmetrically the body here. Couple more round of breath. And inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Bring the hands behind you. Flex the left foot. And again, sole of the feet together. Peace fingers. Grab your big toes. Shoulders back and down. Feet off the mat. You can hold it here for balance. Engage the core. Or we can repeat again. Inhale, straighten. Flex and feet together. Inhale, straighten. Flex and down. One more. Inhale, straighten. Flex and lower. Lower the feet together. Keep the knees out. Hands to your feet and relax your shoulder. Draw the chin to your chest. Nice, easy breathing. Relax the outside of the hips. Release your lower back, middle back, upper back, and your neck. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, guide the thighs and the knees together. Now straighten your right leg forward, hug your left thigh into the chest. Now cross your left leg over to your right leg and hug your left knee with your right arm. The right arm comes closer to your right shoulder. Left arm goes up to the sky. And we're going to twist to the left as we lower the left hand close to your sacrum. Look over to left shoulder, take an inhale. Exhale, chin to the right. Inhale, chin to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. And back to neutral position. And bring the left arm forward and grab your left foot with both hands. So we're holding from the ball of your left foot with both hands. The knee is bent, but we're going to straighten the left leg forward and up. Flex the knee, lower the heel. Inhale, straighten up. Flex and down. Inhale, straighten. Flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Flex and down. One more. Straighten and hold it there. Again, stretching the back line of the leg. Don't bring the shoulders to your ears. Shoulders back and down. Flat back. Engage the thigh and slowly release the leg down towards the floor. Now hug your right thigh into the chest. Cross the right leg over to your left leg. Hug your right knee with your left arm. And the right arm goes up to the sky and then lower the right hand behind you. Look over to your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, chins to the left shoulder. Exhale, chin to the right shoulder. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. And head neutral position. Now undo the twist. Grab your right foot with both hands. And we're going to now extend the right leg forward. Flex the right knee. Drop the heel. Inhale, straighten. Flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Flex and down. Couple more rounds. Inhale, straighten. Flex and down. We're going to straighten and hold it there. Lift the chest, shoulders back and down, and work through the breath as you stretch the back line of your right leg. Nice, easy breathing. Engage the quad and slowly release the leg down. Hands behind you, bend the knees, feet wider than the hips. Windshield wiper movement here to bring some more movement to the hips and to the legs. From side to side. And then slowly back through center. Okay, now grab your blanket and place your blanket onto the opposite side of the mat. And we're going to come to the front of the mat with both feet wide as your hips. From here, arms forward. Look, there's a rotation. Shoulders back and down, palm facing to each other. Take a nice inhale. Pick up the feet off the mat, lower the hands down. Navasana boat pose. Feet down, arms up, shoulder height. Feet up, hands down. Feet down, arms shoulder height. Lift the feet, lower the feet, arms up. Lift the feet, hands down. Feet down, arms up. Two more. Lift the feet, hands down. Feet down, arms shoulder high. One more. Feet up, hands down. Feet down, round the spine, and balasana. Farmer's pose. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your spine. Lift the head, lift the chest, arms forward, and then round the spine, belly goes in. Slowly we'll go down, 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 down towards the floor. Place your head in your mat, your blanket or your towel, and then make sure that your heels are right under your knees. Perhaps you can touch your heels with your fingertips, and we're going to go up and down into bridge pose, and we're going to do a few things. Lift the pelvis up, and exhale, lower the bridge down. Inhale, hips up into the bridge. Exhale, bridge down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now, inhale, lift and hold in position. So you are with the hips up, and bring the thighs, knees in, and open the knees out. Bring the thighs and the knees in. Keep the bridge high. Open the knees. Exhale, bring the thighs and knees in. Open, and then lower the bridge down towards the floor. Feet off the mat, hands to the knees. Flex the elbow, thighs in and thighs away. Thighs in. Inhale, away. Thighs into the chest and away. Lower the feet down again. Wide as your hips and heels under the knees. Going up and down with the bridge again. Inhale, lift the bridge. Exhale, lower the bridge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now we're going to up and hold into the bridge. Inhale, heels up, heels down. Heels up, heels down. Heels up, heels down. And then lower the bridge down towards the floor. Feet off the mat, hands to the knees again. Flex the elbow, thighs in. Inhale, thighs away. Flex and thighs in and away. Last Uttanasana. Now bring the thighs away. Keep the big toes touching. Open the knees out. Thighs and knees in. Exhale, knees out. Thighs and knees in. One more. Open the knees. Close. Lower the right foot down. Holding from the hamstring. Straighten the left leg up. Flex the knee and lower. Inhale, straighten. Flex and down. Up to the sky. Flex and place the left foot on top of your right thigh. This is called figure four. This is IT band stretch. With both hands, we're going to hold from the hamstring or from the shin, and we're going to hold in position. Close your eyes and just breathe through the stretch happening on the outside of your left hip. And release left foot down. Now holding from the hamstring with both hands. Inhale, right leg goes up. Flex the knee, drop the heel. Inhale, straighten. Flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. flexing down. Now place the right foot on top of your left thigh, figure 4. Now with both hands, holding from the left hamstring or the left shin, draw the chin into the chest. Use your breath, long, deep inhales, full, deep exhales. And release, lower the left foot down and lower the right foot down. Take a moment, bring the hands to your belly, belly breathing. Inhale, the belly goes out like a balloon. Exhale, the belly drops into the spine. Inhale, balloon the belly out. Deep exhale, balloon in. One more. Inhale, balloon out. Exhale, sink the belly in. And bring the arms out in T position with the palms facing up. Feet off the mat, find a 90-degree angle. Heels in line with the knees in line with the hips. Keep the 90-degree angle all the time. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, twist to the left and then hover there. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to the right slowly. Exhale, hover. Engage the core. Bring both legs back through center. Now bring the legs up to the sky. Lower the legs halfway down. Bend the knees, 90-degree angle. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, twist to the left, hover. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to the right and hover. Back through center. Extend the legs up to the sky, engage the core, lower the legs halfway down, bend the knees, 90-degree angle. One more time. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left, hover. Engage back through center. Exhale, twist to the right, hover. Back through center. Straighten the legs, box up to the ceiling, lower your legs straight halfway down. Bend the knees and 90-degree angle. Take a nice inhale. Now twist to the left and hold it there. Come into the twist and with your left hand, guide your left knee closer to your right knee. Twist the head to the right, hold in position into your Jatara Parivriti. Nice, easy breathing. Now arms in T, engage the core, bring both legs back to neutral position with the knees bent, and then twist to the right and lower the legs to the right and hold it there. Right hand guides the left knee closer to your right knee. Lift the head, look over to left shoulder, and just breathe in this last twist. Release the hand, engage the core, bring both legs together, back through center, lower the feet down with the knees bent. Let's lift the hips to bridge to align the spine nicely, and then lower the spine slowly down, 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 down. Feet off the mat, full happy baby with the knees bent, Grab the outside of the feet or the outside of the ankle and draw the chin to your chest. You can stay here still in your happy baby, or you can give a massage if you want to rock from side to side like happy babies do. Now return to neutral position. Bring the sole of the feet together. This is Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly pose. Open the knees out, hold from the feet, chin to your chest. Now keep the sole of the feet together. Release the hands from your feet and lower the feet down. Keep the knees open and the hands are going down to the belly, to belly breathing here again. Inhale, balloon it belly out. Exhale, sink the belly in. Inhale, belly out and down. Just keep breathing through the belly. Slow the breath down. Relax your glutes muscles, the hip muscles. And bring the arms to the side in T position. Bring the legs together and then walk your feet wide as your mat. Our last windshield wiper movement, moving the legs to the left, head to the right. And exhale to the opposite side. Just rock the head and the legs, moving slowly from side to side. And slowly return back to neutral position, neck and knees, and then slide the right foot to the right corner of the mat, and the left foot goes to the left corner of the mat. Now bring the arms somewhere in between your hips and your shoulder. Adjust your upper spine, adjust your hips, your sacrum. Just make sure you are comfortable here. Take a nice inhale, side out. Again. One more. Close your lips, and now you are in your final pose. Welcome to your Shavasana. Time to close your eyes. I'm going to guide you through a relaxation state where we're going to be aware of all different parts of the body. Just follow the sound of my voice. Keep your eyes closed. And let's begin by noticing the sole of your feet. Notice your toes, the top of your feet, both ankles, your shins, your calf muscles, and both knees, the front and the back of both knees. Now, from the top of both knees down to the sole of the feet, allow the lower part of the body to soften and to relax. Now the tension goes to the thighs and hamstrings, to both hips, pelvis, pelvic floor, and glutes. And from the top of both hips, front and back of both legs, all the way down to the sole of the feet, allow the body to relax and to release. Now please bring the attention to the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulder blades, and the back of your rib cage. And do your best to soften and to relax all the muscles connecting with the spine and the muscles connecting with the rib cage on the back. Now the attention goes to your belly, to all the internal organs, to the muscles connecting the rib cage on the front. Soften your heart. Relax the muscle of your chest, your collarbone, and your sternum. And from the top of your collarbones, front and back of the torso, front and back of your hips, front and back of your legs, all the way down to the sole of the feet. Do your best to relax the body. Now the awareness goes to the shoulders, the front and the back. Relax the upper part of your arms, your elbows, your forearms, both wrists, both hands, the top of the palms, and all your fingers. And from the top of the shoulders, down to the tip of your fingers, and all the way down to the sole of the feet. Your body is slowly sinking down, feeling heavy and light at the same time. Relaxing as you bring now the attention to the throat and to the muscles on the back of your neck. Try to soften them, to relax the neck. Now the attention goes to your jaw, to the chin, and then allow your tongue to rest down to the base of your mouth. You can feel the inner walls of your mouth. You can soften your teeth, relax your lips, your upper lip, soften your nose, relax your temples, release your ears. Now allow your eyeballs to sink down to your eye sockets. Relax your eyelids. Soften your eyebrows, in between your eyebrows, your forehead, and finally the crown of your head. And from the top of the head, all the way down to the sole of the feet, your entire body is softening, releasing, and relaxing as you come into a deep, deep, and full rest. Now, please, very slowly, begin to deepen the breath. Move your head slowly from side to side. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. With your next inhale, bring the arms overhead and reach through the fingertips and point the toes and make room in between each vertebrae. Grow taller. Now inhale deeply through the nostrils. Flex the knees, exhale, hug yourself in a little tight ball. And then from there, slowly roll over to one side in fetal position and hold there. Don't rush, take your time. And the head comes last. Let's all please take a seat together, keeping the spine upright. Soften the shoulders back and down, hands to your thighs. And we're going to go back to lengthening the breath with head movement. So we're going to slow down the breath. And as we slow down the breath, we're going to inhale again, lift the chin up. Exhale through the nose and bring the chin to the chest all the way down. Inhale, open the throat. Exhale, chin to the chest. And keep moving the neck and the breath. Very slow movement. And then slowly bring the head to neutral position, not moving the neck anymore. Keep your eyes closed. And bring the attention now to the base of the pelvic floor. Now we're going to inhale and we're going to bring the inhalation. Imagine you are visualizing this. Imagine that your breath is moving to the front of the body, all the way back up to the crown of the head. That's the inhalation. And as you exhale, you're going to exhale long and deep. And imagine you are lengthening the exhale through the spine all the way down back to the pelvic floor. Now inhale again. Move the inhale to the belly, up to the chest, to the throat, to the face, and the crown of the head. And the exhale happens to the neck, to the length of the spine, all the way down to the pelvic floor, to the base of the spine. Deep inhale through the front again, up to the belly, to the chest, to the face, and to the crown of the head. Drop the exhalation down to the spine, slowly all the way down to the base of the spine. And keep moving the breath, visualizing the movement to the front of the body, to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, you release the exhalation down to the spine. Keep moving the breath. Keep surrounding the torso and the head with the breath to the front. And as you exhale, to the back. One last round. And then we bring the hands to the heart center. This is Anjali Mudra. We keep the eyes closed and we return to our regular breathing pattern. As the mind feels calm, at peace, just take a moment to watch that, how your mind feels. And if the mind feels relaxed, soft, at peace, we'll do our best to keep this feeling a little bit over after this time together is done. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we're asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace. The peace we all need within ourselves, in our minds, in our hearts. We are asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace as we interact with other people throughout the day. And especially we are asking peace, peace, and more perfect peace in our world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very, very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you.